Welcome to my YouTube channel, or maybe welcome back. Episode 5. And it's actually with a heavy heart because I'm leaving Montenegro today. And I really don't want to because it's so gorgeous, it's beautiful. And I really feel like I've only just touched. I've just touched on its beauty. And it is so much bigger than what I've been able to show you. However, time, I know it's going to take me a little while to get back. And although I will be using short pieces of the motorway, purely because I need to hurry up. See, that was close, huh? Yes, there's a reason why I leave quite a distance between myself and the vehicle up front. And it makes no difference what that is, whether it's a motorcycle, a car, still. It's still relatively quiet on the road, and the weather is great. Thankfully, most of today I will have the sun behind me. That makes such a difference. And it's not quite as hot today, which is great, because there wasn't such a long wait at the border post. It was still a while. I mean, there was a build-up. Same problem, electricity falling out, and however, because I've got there early, it's not such a huge problem, and it was only a stop of about an hour, maybe. Still a long time if you're not ready for it, but it wasn't that bad. So I'm now early, which means I've got a long riding day today, and I'm actually quite looking forward to it. Actually, this is a really good example. It's going to show you in a second the difference between not exactly my hate relationship with motorways. I know they're necessary, they are, but this part is fine because you're seeing a little bit of the countryside. You're still having a view. I'm high up, so I'm getting some seriously good views, and the light is fantastic. Purely because of the time of day I'm riding. Everything looks a little bit different. It's sort of because I came down the other way. Of course, I had the water on the right, and now and again I've got it on the left, which now makes things a little bit different. I recognise this. This is something I passed on the way down. But in a minute, once I'm on the motorway, and I really have to do it to get as far as I possibly can. But I'm going to miss this, and what it'll show you is a direct comparison with a normal kind of motorway, and it's like miles and miles, kilometres of nothing but straight lines, and all of the picturesque little villages that you pass that I passed anyway coming down, you're not seeing anymore. So here, because I've managed to rejoin the coast road because the temperature's better, and I'm hoping, if I've got this right, that I'll be heading back into the mountains, if I read the map properly, for my accommodation. It's funny, a lot of my stop places, lunch or just to get something to drink, maybe to go to the toilet, tend to be marinas or harbours or something close to the water. It's a little bit cooler because you tend to have more breeze normally, not today particularly, and no shadow either, but I love boats. I think that's it, I'm drawn to boats because there's always something to look at, always something to do. And I'm a big fan as far as that goes. And here there was plenty to look at, almost too much. But I had a lovely little lunch here and a couple of different conversations again about the Ryker. That's just the way it is, Everybody wants to know something. So leaving this lovely little, I'm not sure quite what it was, harbour town. It's not really a fishing village, not really, but still lovely. Lots of places to eat actually. And yes, now, so leaving this behind, I will be now using quite a lot of motorway. purely to get where I'm going. It's a necessary evil, it's just the way it is, but today is a long day. I will be doing something, I believe to be somewhere around the 450 kilometres, and it's getting warm. You know, the temperature is getting warmer by the moment. I think it's probably now it's around 34, 35 degrees, and I'm kind of hoping it doesn't really get too much warmer. Now and again you go into a tunnel. It's pretty warm in there. It doesn't feel like there's any kind of airco. There probably is, but it's so warm, and with traffic, you know, it's going to feel a lot warmer, and you can't get out of that. You know, I mean, normally I wouldn't ride on motorways with my jacket open, but it's not exactly busy. You know, I know that's not really an excuse, and anything can happen at any moment, but it is warm. You know, it just is. Far too warm, really, but it's a necessary evil, like I said, and because this way I can travel longer distances faster, I'm doing it. You do get nice views now and again, but it's not quite the same as taking the slow route like I like to, you know. 50-60 kilometres an hour, it's fairly slow going when you need to make kilometres, and at least on the motorway you can do, you know, 90, 100, and there aren't cameras everywhere. Makes a huge difference. So yeah, you still, I mean, I do use protection. I do use protection. Visor down, yeah, visor down. Sometimes I have to do it. Sometimes it's flies. Sometimes it's sand, sometimes it's just common sense. So yeah, before I get all comments about that, no, I use it, especially when there's other traffic in front of me. It should be a standard thing, really. But I suppose it's the temperatures, it's the heat. And I'm still got long trousers on, and I've still got protection. I've got pads in the trousers, so I'm still protected. You know, I try not to do the t-shirt and shorts thing. You know, okay, I'm on 3 wheels, but I mean, it hurts just as much when you get hit by a bee or something on the motorway at 110, or, you know, it's gonna hurt. So I protect my face. I do that. I really do. And after what feels like an incredibly long riding day, I don't have to think one way or the other. I finally arrived at my accommodation. Almost. Finally, a couple of minutes and I'm there, I think. Wow, what a trip. And now I'm right up in the mountains, in the Berge. My ears have popped that high up. I just hope I'm right. I hope I've got this right, because I could do with a drink. Right, here we go. Last couple of minutes, hopefully. I'm assuming it's not that track. Oh. Brakes melted. Right, okay, here we go. See, I absolutely love this kind of track, road. It's paved, but there isn't much else. There's no lighting. There's nothing between me and complete, like, a 90-degree drop, which you can't really see that well on this film. But if you look at the trees now and again, I am riding along the level of the top of a lot of these trees, and the rest of the tree, and there's a lot of it, is going down the mountain, literally. But the views from up here are incredible, and I'm assuming, because there was only one track leading towards the accommodation, that this is it, basically. You can't go wrong, so I haven't actually now got my navigation on, so I don't know exactly how far it is. I'm assuming it's got to be one of the. There are houses all the way along here. It seriously has to be one of them. I might have to stop again and check the navigation, but I'm looking for something that just looks like a hotel, I guess, or some kind of accommodation, or where there's a sign, and I'm not seeing anything. So I might have to check my navigation yet again. Here we go. Is it or isn't it? Hello?
With reservation with
Yes.
yeah.
I'm in the right place. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's been a long day.
Welcome with Trugare.
Hello.
Hi, Rino.
Hi. Where do I need to be, park-wise?
Yes, with garage.
Okay, it's good.
Garage.
Yes,
okay.
yes. Perfect. Oh wow, what a day.
The best motor.
The Batmobile. It's awesome. This machine is awesome. So I can turn. Yeah, I can turn around. Okay.
Slowly.
Slowly, very slowly. And what you're not seeing here is what the angle of this little garage entrance is. It was like going up. It was like doing some kind of uphill, like climb. It was gravel, pure gravel. I was thinking, I'm just going to be spinning a wheel in a minute. But I did it. Wow. I did it. Perfect. And it turns out that I am their first guest of this season. Still before the school holidays, so it's still quiet. So I've got the place to myself as well, and I cannot believe my luck. I mean, they've got a swimming pool, there's a jacuzzi. I've got it all to myself, Absolutely nobody else. Where am I now? I'm in the right place, at the right moment. Where did it all go wrong? Huh?
My name is Maria and I'm doing some traditional Croatia food. Its name is soparnik.
Soparnik.
Taste is
And what you do with this now? You then put this in an oven.
No, this is finished.
Oh, it's finished. You eat it as.
We eat and drink beer and wine.
Ah. So the garlic and the oil was just to finish it.
Yes.
Perfect.
Neće, drži dobro.
Wow. So that's olive oil? Ooh, garlic. Oh my God, I'm going to be stinking for a week.
I don't care. I eating this.
Wow.
Yes, am I going for lunch?
Is it good? It's good?
Jel imaš sezam?
Imam.
Ajde.
Go inside.
Eto,
It's
super.
too hot.
Hoće li ja ovo staviti tamo peć još?
Stavi ja ovo sve. Ovo, uru ne.
And of course it had to happen. The weather turned. Sometimes you know, I originally only planned really to stay for one night here. Just the one. It ended up being 4, I think. At least 3. I just couldn't leave it, you know. And plus the weather wasn't that great for riding. So I just had to do it. So another quick update. Up here in the mountains, I'm pretty much addicted to this. It's the most beautiful place, I think one of the most beautiful places I've ever stayed. I'm just actually very close to Omis again, but such a completely different location, you wouldn't even believe you were still here. I'm going to stay for a couple of extra days. The people here are absolutely unbelievable. Everything is for you, you know. So it's like I say, I'm going to be staying a couple of extra nights and then and take a completely wild route back home. It certainly won't be the same route that I've been taking. So if you're following me, keep doing it if you're interested to see where I end up. To be continued. And if you didn't do it already, subscribe and like and even leave a comment. Yeah, you can do that as well. A lot of people don't even know you can leave comments. You may have to sign into your Google account, but however, the comments are sometimes better than the films.